As Peel Regional Police Association President, I'm happy to support Mayor Brown for his continued support, not only for the community, but also his continued support for the Peel Regional Police. Bringing a safer community together is exactly what we need for the future.
One of the reasons we've been informed that these shootings are happening on the 410 and the 403, it's so easy to get away, and there's no cameras, there's no accountability. If you saw a shooting like that in a downtown area with cameras and high visibility, it'd be very difficult to escape the scene. My goal is to make it as difficult as possible for gang activity in Peel Region. Never underestimate how sophisticated gangs are. Never underestimate how they appreciate where there is diminished resources, where there is a more, unfortunately, convenient place to engage in this activity. One of our concerns originally was that gun and gang funding was directed to Toronto. I think this is impressive. The government's recognized this is a GTA-wide problem. We need funding to address it. This is what happens when you equip the police with appropriate resources to do their job, to protect our community. This year's regional budget allocated 55 new police officers, a signal that we take public safety very seriously. There are so many calls coming into 911 that the chief has to tier and prioritize which calls to respond to. And so in many cases, the non-violent calls will not be an officer that can respond. If there is a gun altercation, if there's a serious violent offense, that's where the police officer is going to go. And so, you know, for these politicians and my critics who say freeze the police budget or only replace the police officers that retire or defund the police, it's reckless, it's dangerous. For those that are pushing defund the police, what that means is there'll be violent offenses in our community, serious criminal issues that we cannot send an officer to. My plan for the next 4 years is to hire an additional 250 new Peel police officers, to triple the auto thefts and organized crime police unit to enhance our capacity to respond to auto thefts, to expand photo radar and speed bumps near schools and parks across the city of Brampton, to ensure 30 new civilian staff at 911 to enhance our capacity to manage 911 operations. And lastly, to ensure zero tolerance on hate crimes. We need additional security for places of worship to make sure that no one ever faces fear or intimidation or vandalism at their place of worship. So I will do everything I can as Mayor of Brampton to push back against those reckless politicians who say defund the police, those reckless activists who want to diminish our ability to respond to serious, dangerous scenarios to keep our community safe.